All doing good? Fine. So today's session, it is going to be all about tenses, which we have been learning from our right from young age. But at times we get confused when and where we need to use. That too, when it comes to continuous form or perfect tense, we get confused. There are places wherein we tend to make mistakes in identifying whether it is present, past, or future. So after uh, attending the session regarding tenses, you'll be crystal clear. So before we start today's session, on the board you're having a small thought. Stay positive, stay focused. So ಏನೇ ನೀವು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. It also keep yourself focused on what you're planning to do. So your focus at your age, it is to be only on studies. So always be positive, stay focused on what you are willing to do. Definitely it will take you to great heights. As usual, before we start every session, we learn new things, right? So like that, in today's session also, we are going to learn new things, find new things towards the end. As usual, there will be an error. We need to rectify the error in English. So something pertaining to our subject, we should also be learning, right? In India, which city is being called as Detroit of Asia? In general, Detroit of Asia or Detroit of India? If at all, we are saying it as Detroit of India. In India, which particular city it is being called as Detroit? Detroit. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. So looking at the answer, I will definitely let you know why it is being called. Chennai, it is being called as Detroit of Asia. Altogether, it is being called as Detroit of Asia. The reason being, it is the nation's largest hub in automobile manufacturing. Also, its significant presence in global automakers. So that is the sole reason why Chennai is being called as Detroit of Asia. In India, we already knew the city of dreams, Pink City. Like this, we have been learning new things, the nicknames of various cities, right? So Chennai is being called as Detroit of Asia, Detroit of India or Detroit of Asia. Anything you call it, we call it as Chennai. City of Lakes. Which Indian city is being called as City of Lakes? Any one city, if you could name also, I would be very happy if you are knowing. Any idea? It is definitely Udaipur. Also, Bhopal is also called as City of Lakes. Okay. You can make a note of it somewhere in your book for the new information that you are learning each day. Okay. Somewhere it will help you in your current affairs or anywhere you've been put up with this question. It will definitely help you. Towards the end, I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes for you to make note of it. Very good. Few centers have told me the answers. Very nice. For those centers who are joining now, a very happy morning. Udaipur, also Bhopal is also called as City of Lakes. Okay. Indian badminton player who became the first Indian to win an Olympic medal in the sport. So there are various players who have been securing medals for India, but the first Indian badminton player who became first Indian to win Olympic medal in this sport, that too in badminton. Who's that player? She's a female. Good guess. Very nice. It is Saina Nehwal, was the first Indian to win Olympic medal in badminton. Okay. As usual, there is a mistake in this sentence. They shared the money between them. They shared the money between them. What is the issue? What is the error that is being committed over here? ಏನ್ ಎರರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಾ ವರ್ಬಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ pronoun or the preposition, the content itself is wrong. What is the mistake over here? If at all you're identifying the error, at least that word alone you can mention in the chat box. Getting a few answers. Okay, doesn't answer. I am audible. Please try to check audio from your end. I'm very much audible and I have checked with the host as well as with the other centers. Kindly check from your end whether audio device is being properly connected. So let me tell you the reason. Let me tell you the mistake in this sentence. It should have been they shared the money among them. We use this word between as a preposition only when there are two people, exactly two. Okay, the final match was held, the final cricket match was held between India and Pakistan. At that point of time, we use this preposition between because we know the final match, it is going to be held only between these two teams. Exactly two, we use between. When there is more than two, and for example, you're taking chocolates to school on occasion of your birthday. So you will distribute it among your friends as per your wish. So there are a lot of friends you have. It's not exactly two that you're going to distribute the chocolates. There's a lot of people with whom you're going to distribute the chocolates. Exactly two between. When there are more than two, we use among. So they shared the money among them. So between, exactly two, among, it is more than two. This picture itself will make you understand why it isn't between, why it is among. Okay? ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಮಂಗ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ Is it understandable why we aren't using between over here and using only among in this sentence? You can remember this final cricket match that I told as an example. When it is exactly two, we use between. Ramu shared the biscuits between Somu and Kamu. So exactly two person whom he is sharing the biscuit. So between. When there are more than two friends, we use among. Right? Clear? Why between and among? Difference between and among? Can we proceed with today's class? Sure. Also, one more question. Satellites launched by India till date. Any idea how many satellites has been launched by India till date? It is 342. Total number of satellites launched by India is 342. This question we have already seen. Detroit of Asia, it is Chennai. Detroit of Asia or India, it is Chennai. City of lakes, two cities it has been called so, Udaipur and as well as Bhopal. The first Indian badminton player to win Olympic medal in the sports is Saina Nehwal. Also, error was rectified between among where we need to use. Total number of satellites launched by India till date is 342. thinking that you have made note of it somewhere in your book, we proceed. It isn't only the subject that we need to get updated. Apart from that, we need to update it as well. Right? So today's class, it is going to be about tenses, I told. Tenses. ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಟೆನ್ಸಾ? ಅದಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ ಬೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿನೇ ಈ ಕಾಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾನು ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾವು ನಾಳೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋದೆ. So there are 3 different kinds of sentences that I have told. I went home early yesterday. I am teaching English. I teach English. ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. I will go to school tomorrow. So there are 3 sentences that I am telling over here. In this 3 sentences, if you notice, when is the action happening? Is it happening right now? Or is the action already completed? Or the action going to happen in near future? So depending upon the verb, I determine which tense I have to use. So today's session, it is going to be all about simple present tense. ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲದ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು. That is simple present tense. And the simple present tense, when and where we use, what are all the situations that we have to, what are all the situations that we'll be using simple present tense, structure of sentences, if it is a positive, negative, or question, all this we are going to understand in today's class. One moment. We have present, past, future, and we'll first focus on simple present. So simple present, when and where do we use this? So those actions that happens repeatedly or regularly, actions or something that happens regularly. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯೋ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. In general, things that are happen in general. I go to school every day. ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. Things that are in general. Something that happens repeatedly or one action that follows the another. In those scenarios, we use simple present. One action follows another. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಷನ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆರ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಆರ್ ಯು ಅವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್? I, we, first person singular I, first person plural tell it as we. Correct? Second person, it is only you. ನೀನು ನೀವು ಈ ಎರಡು ಪದಗಳು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏಕವಚನವಾಗಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಯೂನೇ, ಬಹುವಚನವಾಗಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಯೂನೇ. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಅಲಾಟ್. ಒಬ್ಬನೋ ಒಬ್ಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂದ್ರು ಆವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಯು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ another person, second person, and that point of time also I would be using you. Correct? So first person singular I, first person plural it is we. Second person singular and plural both it is you. Third person it is he, she, it or they. Plural form it's they. Why I haven't written over here? It is because of the sentence structure I haven't written over here. So in general terms, that too in simple present, if the subject is I, you, we, they, after the subject, verb retains to be in its base form. Retains in its base form means what? Play, go, write. I play every day. They go to school regularly. I write neatly. ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. So whatever may be the subject among these four, I, you, we, they, verb retains in its base form itself. We don't add yes or es to it. Okay? If the subject is, I'm repeating it again and again so that you remember it in long run. I, you, we, they. Or if you want to remember in this manner, first person singular, first person plural, second person if it is singular or plural, third person plural, they, I, we, you, they. For all these subjects, we retain verb in its base form. If my subject is he, she, it, avanu, avalu, adu, ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ I either add s or es. Can you quote me an example, ma'am? Definitely, I will quote the example. Also, if the verb ends with y, remember this rule. Make note of it, then I'll write the examples. If the verb ends with y for he, she, it is to be changed to I followed by es. Carry. I carry school bag every day. ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. I carry. Whereas if the subject is he, she or it, he carries the heavy bag. ಅವನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೆವಿಯಾಗಿರೋ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ನ ಅವನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. It isn't he carry bag every day. It is he carries. When it comes to he, she, it, that is third person, what happens? When the verb ends with the letter y, it gets replaced with the letter I followed with es. That's why the basic structure of the sentence in simple present itself is subject plus verb s or es followed by the object. Subject followed by verb, verb to be suffixed with s or es. Then comes the object. He, she, it, along with the verb, we add either s or es. When it is I, we, you, they, verb retains in its base form itself. A very happy morning. He plays happy. ಅವನು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾನೆ. He plays happily. Here along with the verb we are adding s. She catches the ball. She catch the ball ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. We tell it as she catches the ball. When it comes to third person singular, along with the verb, we add es. If at all the subject were to be I, you, we, they, it would have been I catch the ball, we catch the ball, you catch the ball, or they. Whereas when it comes to he, she, it remains to be es. Es is to be added. It also varies depending upon the verb that is being given. It rains every day. Very good. Good example. ದಿನಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮಳೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ಇಟ್ ರೈನ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ಗುಡ್. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. If at all you are knowing any other example in simple present tense, you can let me know. ಅವಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಗಾಬರಿ ಪಡ್ತಾಳೆ. She worries a lot. I worry for small things. Whereas when it comes to he or she, we say it as worries. She worries a lot. ಅವಳು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಗಾಬರಿ ಪಡ್ತಾಳೆ. Here, the base form of verb is worry, ending with y. It gets replaced with I followed by es. She worries a lot. ಅವಳು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಗಾಬರಿ ಪಡ್ತಾಳೆ. He buys the fruits. Good. Very nice. ಅವನು ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. Any other example? Can you quote me an example wherein it ends with y, the verb ends with y, and how you are going to frame it? He goes to the market. Correct. On market ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. I go to market ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. When it comes to he, she, he feels good. Okay. Nice. Any verb that is ending with y and how you are transforming it? Place is an exemption. It also ends with y, but we don't add ies. Right? He plays ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. He plays, that's it. It was a rainy day. ಅದು past tense ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ sentence. He studies regularly. Very good example. I study regularly. When it comes to third person, he, she, it is studies. Example given is perfect. Okay. ಅವನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. He stays in school every day. Very nice. Good. So remember the rule, IVU, the base form of the verb itself gets retained. Whereas if it comes to he, she, it, along with the verb, we either add s or es. Correct? So in sentences, why she plays every day? ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಇಂಟರಾಗೇಟಿವ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? She plays. She is a third person. So when it comes to third person, we don't write the verb in its base form. He, she, it. ಈ ಮೂರು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳಿಗೂ verb ಜೊತೆ verb ನ base form ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ರಿಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. We don't retain it in the base form. It isn't grammatically correct. So along with verb, we either add s or es. He plays coco, she drinks water. Correct. So looking at these sentences that you have quoted me, can we come to a conclusion that when and where exactly we'll be writing simple present tense? ಯಾವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಈ simple present tense ನ ನಾವು ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ? ಎಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಬಹುದು? ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣವಾ? Things that happen in general. Very good. We do use that. So something that is true in present. ಇವಾಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನಿಜ. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಟ್ರೂ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ಅವಳು ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಶಿ ರೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬುಕ್. ಟ್ರೂ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್, ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನಿಜ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಆಗ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. He is 50 years old. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇವಾಗ 50 ವಯಸ್ಸು ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. He is 50 years old. I am 10 years old. So exactly the thing that is true at the moment. ಹಾ, ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು ಇವಾಗ ಆಕ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಐ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ಐ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಸೂರ್, ಐ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. So all these examples that I have quoted, it is something true in present. She is fat at right right moment, right at the moment. I'm sorry. She is fat. Correct. True in present, we use simple present. Any other situation where we use simple present? He is a cricketer. Very nice. We use simple present for habits. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ. It is a routine action. It's a routine job for us. It's a habit. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ. ಐ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮೇಕಪ್ at 5 AM. ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 5 ಗಂಟೆ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರುಟೀನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ದೇ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಈಟ್ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್. ಅವ್ರು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Oh, thank you so much. Manasa is a beautiful girl. Very thank you. Thank you for your compliment. They usually eat dinner at home. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಊಟನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್, ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಇಂತಹ ಪದಗಳು ಬಳಸ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೋಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ that for action that is happening right at the moment, or things that is in simple present. Every day, sometimes, usually, all these words we use it in simple present. I drink a cup of coffee early morning. I always drink milk in the morning. She goes to school in the morning. This is for habits. So first situation where we are using simple present, something that is true in present. Next situation, it is habits. Shall we see two more situation wherein we are using they walk every morning. Very nice. Pratidina or nadithare. Very good example. Great response. So interactive. Students are very happy. Continue the same spirit. Shall I erase the board so that I can write in two more situation? Time and we do yoga every day. Very nice. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಾಲು ಮರದ ತಿಮ್ಮಕ್ಕ is a great woman. Always. Lot of trees that she has planted. Passed away recently. We need to remember her. Very good. Good example. Thinking that you have made note of it. I'm erasing the board. So two more instances where we use this simple present. We do prayer every morning. Great. The example that one center has quoted, the earth revolves around the sun. General facts or truth, it comes under this category. Very nice example. The concept that I'm going to tell now. Pertaining to it itself, you have quoted me the example. General truth or facts, it is always in simple present tense. Sun always rises in the east. Sun rises in the east. Sun sets in the west. Earth revolves around the sun. So these sentences, if you take into consideration, it is always in simple present tense. We are doing jogging early in the morning. Jogging ಅನ್ನೋದು we jog every morning ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಜಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. General truth or facts, it's in simple present tense. The earth example quoted by one of the center, I'm writing that itself on the board. The earth revolves around the sun. A great example. and it comes under this category, general truth and facts. It always revolves around the sun. It doesn't change, right? Sun rises in the sun. It's only one of its kind. We don't have any other sun. We need to prefix it with the article the. Exactly. The sun. One of the students, they have identified it. Before sun, we need to write the article, ma'am. Very nice. The sun rises in the east. Also for direction, we use the article the. The sun, the east. I hope you remember the rule that I told last week. Sun sets in the sun sets in the west ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. The sentence is correct, but just add the article before it. Huh. None of you have called me, ma'am. Any doubts? Water boils. Work every day. We work every day. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು. ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. We work every day. Water boils at 100 degree Celsius. Water boils at 100 degree Celsius. So general truths or facts, it is always written in simple present tense. Okay. This is third scenario wherein simple present tense is being used. One more situation is there. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. The moon comes every night. Not all nights moon comes. There are days when it doesn't come as well. Okay. Fourth scenario wherein we are using the simple present tense. Great going, children. Very happy that you have been so responsive. And Taj Mahal built by Shah Jahan. ಕಟ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು, ಮುಗ್ದೋಯ್ತು. So action that is completed, that we tell it in past tense. Built. Word built ಅನ್ನೋದು past tense ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. It is not in present tense. Build is in simple present. Built. It is in past tense. Okay. One more scenario. For future timetable or schedules. So future ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? A good doubt. Let me explain it with the example so that you get clear. So a scheduled one, that happens regularly. A schedule that is being followed every day or regular basis. We tell it in simple present tense. As begins. ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದದ್ದು ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ವೀಕ್. My train and trainer ನಾಳೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. My train arrives tomorrow. So when it is a future timetable and a scheduled one, it always happens to be in simple present. So how do I get the difference? Yeah, she is dead. Salumarada Timaka, she is dead. I don't know that. She is a great person. That was the example quoted by one of the sentence. For that purpose, I had told that. Okay. Class begins in the next week. My train arrives tomorrow. So how do I get to know whether this is in simple present? Here, it is just the verb along with that S or ES. If at all it is to be in future tense, it will be prefixed with this word will. ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವಾದದ್ದು ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. I will eat lunch at 1 p.m. 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ ವಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ನಾನು ಬಳಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ that an action is going to happen. So when it is a scheduled one or a future timetable, we use it in simple present tense. School begins in the coming week. I will eat lunch at 1 p.m. So will, when this word is there, it tells that it is in simple future tense. This sentence, it indicates that it is in simple future tense. So all sentences that we have quoted, it's in positive form. All sentences, will it be in positive form? There are situations wherein it is to be negative, and there are places where it is in form of question as well. When it is a positive sentence, those sentences that we have seen until now, here subject, verb, along with that verb, we are adding either S or ES followed by the object. If the sentence would have been a negative form, what would have happened? She doesn't come to school regularly. ಅವಳು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. She does not come to school regularly. Does not ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ doesn't ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Does not. Contracted form is doesn't. Next week we are going to trip. We are going on a trip. Okay, it is a planned one. Good. Does not. ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So subject ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ do, does. Do ಅನ್ನೋದು I, we, you, they. For that we use do. He, she, it. Does is being used. Okay. For whom we use the word do, we use it for I, we, you, they. Does, it is used for he, she, it. In the beginning itself, I had Ramayana was written by Valmiki. This example isn't for simple present. Okay, I am just looking into those sentences wherein it is in simple present, and scenarios wherein it is being applied. Now we are looking into those sentences, simple present in negative form. My train arrives in the evening. ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Arrives. Arrived ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is in past. Already ಒಂದು action ಆಗಿರೋದು complete ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Okay, this sentence isn't for simple present. Sorry for that. Do, remember children, I, we, you, they. Does, he, she, it. She does her homework regularly. She doesn't do her homework regularly. He doesn't pay attention. I, we, you, they, we use this helping verb do. I, you, we, they. For this alone we use do. We use does for he, she, it. So in sentences in negative form, so no, not is being used along with it. Ananya doesn't drink water. Very good example. ಅವಳು ನೀರ್ನ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Good. KRCRS better though. Center has given me this answer. He doesn't know Tamil. ಅವನಿಗೆ ತಮಿಳ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ. Very good. So when the sentence is in negative form, it is subject followed by do or does, not then followed by the subject. Okay. Asha does not sing well. Okay. When it is in the question form, do or does comes in the beginning itself. Then comes the subject followed by verb, and that too verb in its base form. Do you play every day? ನೀನ್ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತೀಯಾ? Do you play every day? ನೀನು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ do ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೊದಲೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಬ್, ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. So this sentence is in question form. Now we'll be looking into activities pertaining to simple present tense. I hope the rules, Navya does not eat non-veg. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನವ್ಯ ನಾನ್ ವೆಜ್ ನ ತಿನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಡಸ್ನಂಟ್. ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಬಳಸೋದು ಬೇಡ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಡಸಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. I'll just take 2 more minutes of yours. Kindly cooperate. You are going to answer me the questions that I am going to ask now. I dash milk every day. Come on quickly. A, B, C ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Drinks ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ. A, B, C ಆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Come on students, waiting for your answers. I drink. When it comes to I, we, you, they, it is verb in its base form. It's not drinks. He drinks milk every day ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವನ್ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಹಾಲ್ನ ಕುಡಿತಾನೆ. They dash in the same school. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅದೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೇ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. They studies. STUDYS. Which spelling is right? Is it studies? He studies ಅಂತೀವಿ. She studies ಅಂತೀವಿ. When it comes to they, correct. It is study. Exactly, students. Identified it perfectly. She dashed music in the evening. ಅವಳು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಡನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅವಳು. She is the subject. ಇಲ್ಲಿ verb in its base form ಇರತ್ತಾ? Verb ಜೊತೆ s ಅಲ್ಲದೆ es ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀವ. Do we add s or es to it? Think about it and let me know. It isn't B. It is A option. See, the subject is she. Along with the verb, we add either s or es. He dashes teeth twice a day. A routine action. Routine action. SH word ends with SH and subject is he. It is he brush or brushes. C option. Exactly. One of you have told me it is A. It isn't A. I brush my teeth twice a day. That is correct. I dash dinner for my family members. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಜನರಿಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. I cook. I cooks. Subject is I. What do I use? Cook. Exactly. ಅವಳು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಓದ್ತಾಳೆ ಅವಳು. A routine action. Ending with Y. She is the subject. Studies. She dash her books in new bag. ಅವಳು ಹೊಸ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳ ಬುಕ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ. I carry my book. I carry books in new bag. When it comes to she, is it going to be carry or carries? Correct. It is B. Exactly, students. Super makle. She dash her children very much. ಅವಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. One of you have raised your hand. Is it a doubt? She misses. 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 Erroneously, I pressed this option. Option is MISSES. Correct answer. He dashed the ball with one hand. ಅವನು ಒಂದೇ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲ್ನ ಹಿಡಿತಾನೆ. ಅವನು. Subject is he. Is it catch or catches? Catches only, but 2 spellings have been given. ES. Last question. I'm trying to dash the computer. ನಾನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I'm trying to fix. Exactly. So in today's session, we have learned when and where exactly we use simple present tense, various scenarios, also the structure of positive, negative question is being understood. So sentences pertaining to negative and question will continue in next class. Also, last class, while I was conducting this, let us update ourselves, it was wrongly given that Dhankar was is vice president. It is CP Radhakrishnan was on September 12th, he undertook this position. Okay, there was a misconception. I'm sorry for that. So I hope the session was interesting today and you had learned many things. Thank you so much, students. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.